Don't get lost. Yo, what is up everyone? It's your girl Lily. And today we're diving headfirst into the world of crypto, but without the confusing parts. Ever looked at your crypto wallet and thought, how in the digital universe do I move this stuff? Specifically, we're talking about that popular stablecoin USDT. Maybe you've got some chillin' in your SafePal wallet and you're trying to get it over to Binance to do some cool trading or staking. It can feel like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while riding a unicycle, I get it. But trust me, it's not as scary as it sounds, and I'm here to break it all down for you, step by step, with no complicated jargon. We're gonna make this super easy, super clear, and maybe even a little bit fun. So grab your metaphorical popcorn, because class is in session. This essay, or let's call it our little crypto huddle, is all about making that USDT transfer from SafePal to Binance smooth like butter. We're going to cover everything you need to know, from figuring out those tricky blockchain networks, like what even is an ERC20 or a BEP20, to finding your Binance deposit address without getting lost in a maze of menus. Then we'll walk through the actual sending process from SafePal, making sure every click is the right one. And because your girl always looks out for you, we'll also chat about common mistakes to avoid so your precious crypto doesn't vanish into the digital ether. Plus, I've got some top-tier security tips to keep your funds safe and sound. If you've ever been confused about blockchain networks or worried about sending crypto wrong, this tutorial is for you. Stick with me till the end so you don't miss any crucial steps. Seriously, don't be that person who skips to the end of the movie and misses all the good parts, okay? Each step builds on the last, and knowing the whole process will turn you from a crypto newbie into a confident crypto mover and shaker. We're basically going on a little digital treasure hunt, and the treasure is you successfully transferring your USDT. How cool is that? No more anxiety, no more guessing games, just pure, unadulterated crypto confidence by the time we're done. So get comfy, maybe open up your SafePal and Binance apps so you can follow along, or just soak in the knowledge for now. My goal here is to empower you. Think of me as your crypto big sis, guiding you through the digital playground. We'll take it slow, explain everything in plain English, or, well, Lily English, which is even better, duh. And make sure you understand not just what to do, but why you're doing it. By the end of this, you'll be zipping USDT around like a pro. Ready to become a crypto transfer whiz? Let's get this bread, or rather this digital currency. Let's go. All right, first things first. Let's talk about these blockchain networks. Imagine you're sending a letter. You need to choose the right postal service, right? One might be faster, one might be cheaper, one might only deliver to certain areas. Blockchain networks like ERC20, that's the Ethereum network, BEP20, Binance Smart Chain or BSC, and TRC20, Tron network, are kind of like different postal services for your crypto. Your USDT can live on any of these, and it's so important to know which one your specific USDT is using before you try to send it. Sending it on the wrong network is like putting the wrong address and zip code on your letter. It's gonna get lost, and we don't want that for our digital moolah. This is a super common trip-up spot for beginners. So how do you check which network your USDT and SafePal is on? Easy peasy. Open your SafePal app and go to your assets list. Find your USDT. Usually, right there beside the USDT symbol or amount, it'll tell you which network it's on. It might say USDT, ERC20, or USDT, BEP20. If it's not immediately obvious, tap on your USDT balance. This should open up a more detailed view, and the network information will be clearly displayed there. Take a good look and make a mental note, or even jot it down. Knowing this is step one to a successful transfer, so don't skip this detective work, fam. It's crucial for what comes next. Now that you're a network ninja and know your USDT's home turf, let's hop over to Binance to find its new temporary home, your Binance deposit address. Think of this as your crypto PO box on Binance. You need to give SafePal this exact address so it knows where to send your USDT. Logging into Binance, you'll usually find a wallet section. Click on that, and then look for an option like Deposit or Fiat and Spot. Since we're depositing crypto, you'll select Deposit Crypto. Then, choose the coin you want to deposit, which in our case is USDT. This part is straightforward. Just search for USDT and select it. Here's the super important part. Listen up. After selecting USDT on Binance, it will ask you to choose the network. Remember that network you identified in SafePal? ERC20, BEP20, TRC20? You must select the exact same network here on Binance. If your USDT in SafePal is on the BEP20 network, you select BEP20 on Binance. If it's ERC20, you select ERC20. Mismatching these is the #1 way transfers go wrong. Once you select the correct network, Binance will generate a unique deposit address for you. This long string of letters and numbers is what you need. Copy it carefully. Most apps have a little copy icon next to the address. Use it. Okay team, deep breaths. You've identified your USDT's network in SafePal, and you've got your matching Binance USDT deposit address copied and ready. You're basically halfway there, and the most complicated parts are behind you. Now for the actual sending part, the grand finale of getting your USDT from SafePal over to your Binance account. It's time to make the magic happen. Open up your SafePal app again, feeling like a crypto pro because, honestly, you're doing great just by learning all this. Navigate back to your USDT balance, the one you want to send. You got this. It's simpler than it sounds, I promise. We're just connecting the dots now. Once you're looking at your USDT in SafePal, you should see options like send and receive. Obviously, we want to send, so tap on that. This will open up a new screen where you need to provide the details for your transfer. The first thing it'll ask for is the recipient's address. This is where you paste that long Binance USDT deposit address you copied earlier. Double check it, triple check it. I know I sound like a broken record, but one wrong character and your crypto could go on a permanent vacation to who knows where. Some apps even let you scan a QR code for the address, which can reduce errors if Binance shows one. Next up, and equally crucial, SafePal will ask you to select the transfer network. Ding, ding, ding. This is where you choose the same network you noted down from SafePal and select it on Binance. If your Binance address is for BEP20 USDT, you must select BEP20 here in SafePal. If it's ERC20, select ERC20. The app might even try to auto-detect it from the address format, but always verify. Then enter the amount of USDT you want to send. You can type it in, or sometimes there's an option to send max if you want to send all of it. Be mindful of any transaction fees, which will also be displayed and will vary depending on the network. ERC20 fees are often higher than BEP20 or TRC20, for example. Finally, before you hit that confirm or send button, take one last moment to review everything. Address correct? Network correct and matching? Amount correct? The SafePal app will usually show you a summary of the transaction, including the estimated fee and the total amount that will be deducted. If everything looks absolutely perfect, then go ahead and confirm the transaction. You might need to enter your SafePal security password or use biometric authentication. After confirming, the transfer is initiated. It won't be instant. It needs to be confirmed on the blockchain. This can take a few minutes to sometimes longer, depending on network congestion. You can usually track its status in SafePal or using a blockchain explorer if you're feeling adventurous. Now that you know how to send it, let's talk about not messing it up. Because, real talk, mistakes can happen. The biggest boo-boo, like we've said a million times, is selecting the wrong network. If you send BEP20 USDT to an ERC20 address, or vice versa, that crypto is likely gone, poof, into the digital abyss. It's heartbreaking. Another common mistake is mistyping the address. Always use the copy-paste function. Don't try to type out that long string of characters manually. Your eyes will cross, you'll make a typo, and then it's sad times. Also, be aware of address poisoning scams where scammers send a tiny amount of crypto from an address that looks very similar to one you use often, hoping you'll accidentally copy their address from your transaction history next time. Always get the address from the source, Binance in this case, each time. For security tips, number 1, keep your SafePal wallet's seed phrase offline and super secure. Never share it with anyone, ever. If you lose it, you lose your crypto. If someone else gets it, they get your crypto. Treat it like the keys to your entire digital kingdom. Secondly, always double-check website URLs, especially for exchanges like Binance. Phishing sites that look identical to the real thing are designed to steal your login details. Bookmark the correct sites, and be super wary of anyone DMing you offering to help with your crypto, especially if they ask for your seed phrase or passwords. That's a massive red flag, fam. And now for my favorite pro tip, the one that can save you a world of pain. Always send a small test amount first. Seriously, this is a game changer. Before you send your entire stash of USDT, send a tiny amount like $1 or $5 worth. Go through all the steps, get the address, select the network, send it from SafePal. Then wait for that small amount to arrive safely in your Binance account. Check your Binance wallet. It might take a few minutes. Once you see that little test transaction has successfully landed, you can be way more confident that you've done everything correctly. Then, and only then, repeat the process with the larger amount you actually intended to send. using the exact same, now verified, address and network. This tiny extra step takes a few more minutes, yes, but it can prevent a massive headache and potential loss if you accidentally made a mistake with the address or network on your first try. Losing $1 is way better than losing hundreds or thousands, right? So, there you have it. You're now equipped with the knowledge to transfer USDT from SafePal to Binance like a seasoned pro. It might seem like a lot, but once you do it successfully once or twice, it'll become second nature. Don't be scared to reread this. Pause and take your time. You've totally got this. Happy transferring, crypto champs, and remember to always stay safe and smart in the wild world of crypto.